So, you have an upcoming international trip and you're looking for the best travel tips. Before you search any further, let me share you the basics, because these are the things you must never forget when you travel to another country. Let's be real, planning a trip can be overwhelming. But here's the good news. You don't need to memorize 25 or even 100 travel tips to get it right. I've narrowed it down to just 10 things you must never forget when you land at any airport. Yes, at any airport, no matter where in the world you're headed. These are the critical essentials. Things a lot of travelers still forget but absolutely need when they land. Don't risk wasting time or money at your destination. So, if you're ready to travel smarter and feel like a pro, stick around. This checklist will change the way you fly. Our first tip, and at the top of our list, is the most important thing every international traveler must never forget: the passport. This document is more than just an ID. It is the key to crossing borders and to a smooth travel experience. So before traveling, your passport must be valid for at least 6 months from your arrival date, because many countries consider this a standard entry requirement. Inspect your passport for any damages, such as folded or torn pages, as these can cause issues at immigration. Damaged passports may not be accepted, leading to delays, denied entry, or the airline won't let you board your flight. Checking your passport well in advance reduces the risk of travel disruptions and ensures a smooth journey. The second never forget tip is the visa requirements. Depending on your passport's country of origin, some countries require a visa application, while others offer a visa when you arrive. Before booking your flight, always check the visa requirements for your destination. It's a must in your travel plans. A valid visa ensures smooth entry and saves you from the stress of flight rebooking if your visa application is denied. But if you've already purchased your flight, you can review the terms indicated in your ticket or consult your travel agent to confirm whether rebooking is allowed. Always remember that your legal entry to a country is a priority, which is why taking care of visa requirements early will save you time and money. So your passport is in good condition and valid. Your visa requirements are prepared. Now is the right time to book your flight. This is never forget tip number 3. When booking an international trip to a non-visa required country, it's best to plan and secure your tickets 2 to 6 months in advance to lock in better prices. You can search and compare flight options in Skyscanner or Google and pick the best deal that works for your travel dates. Okay, remember, before buying your flight ticket, always review the visa and entry requirements to your destination. If where you're going to is a visa-required country, then you must get an approved visa first before buying a ticket. Always keep both print and soft copies of your flight details. While there are airports that accept digital copies of your flight, some countries and immigration officers just might not. Never forget the fourth tip. Some travelers ignore the baggage guidelines. Understanding customs policies is essential to avoid long-term effects on your aviation records. Violations, such as carrying prohibited items or failing to declare goods, can flag a traveler in security databases, leading to increased scrutiny during future trips. Fines and penalties may also affect visa approvals and overall travel eligibility. Repeated or serious infractions could result in travel restrictions or a ban from certain countries. To make it simple, weigh your carry-on. If it exceeds the limit, purchase an additional baggage allowance. Be aware of prohibited items and avoid packing anything that's not allowed. Travelers can ensure a hassle-free journey while protecting their travel privileges by staying informed and complying with baggage rules and guidelines. Many tourists often overlook or disregard the fifth never forget tip: travel insurance. Traveling abroad is exciting, but unexpected events can turn your dream trip into a nightmare. From medical emergencies and flight cancellations to lost baggage, travel insurance acts as a safety net, covering costs and reducing stress in unfamiliar surroundings. Without it, a simple mishap could lead to thousands of dollars in expenses, or worse, leave you stranded without help. While there are affordable providers like World Nomads and Safety Wing, most airlines also offer insurance when you buy a ticket. Protecting your trip with travel insurance isn't just a precaution, it's the peace of mind you deserve. 5 more never forget tips to go. But have you ever overlooked any of the ones we've covered? Share in the comments which one you missed and how it changed your trip. Stay tuned for the next 5 essential tips to make your journey unforgettable. Imagine arriving in a new country and ready to leave the airport. One hand pulls your luggage, the other holds your phone and travel documents. Suddenly, you realize you haven't booked a hotel yet. Now, instead of heading out, you're stuck at the terminal searching online and making a reservation on the spot. Even if you already know where you want to stay, the price is too high and finalizing the booking can easily take away 30 extra minutes of your time. This is never forget tip number 6. Book your hotel before your flight. When booking a hotel for an international trip, consider accessibility to key attractions and transportation to save time and make your journey easier. Reviews are essential. Check trusted platforms such as Agoda or Booking.com for guest feedback to ensure the hotel meets your standards for cleanliness, safety, and service. Check reviews from the past 2 months to get insights from travelers who have experienced the hotel's most recent updates and changes. This will give you a better view of what to expect for your stay, the amenities they offer, and its accessibility. Focus on value for money by comparing prices and ensuring you get essential amenities, such as Wi-Fi and breakfast within your budget. Take advantage of promotions such as pay-at-the-hotel options or early booking discounts. Booking your hotel early for an international trip ensures you secure the right accommodation at the most affordable rate, especially during peak travel seasons. This will give you peace of mind and allow you to focus on other travel preparations without worrying about last-minute availability. The 7th never forget tip is know the weather. Imagine you step off the plane, ready to live your dream adventure, only to be greeted by an unexpected monsoon or a blistering heat wave. Trip ruined before it even begins. Knowing the season and the weather before you travel isn't just a precaution. It's an essential travel hack. It helps you pack smart, saving valuable suitcase space by bringing only the appropriate items for the season. Check the season, the weather, and the temperature in trusted weather apps like AccuWeather. These platforms offer forecasts months in advance, helping you understand the seasonal conditions at your destination. With this information, you can pack and prepare for any weather condition, making your trips stress-free and enjoyable. Now, let's talk about money because the next never forget tip is cash and cards. Bringing a mix of cash, a debit card, and a credit card when traveling internationally is essential for a smooth and hassle-free trip. Cash is handy for small expenses like tips, street food, or places that don't accept cards. Debit cards are great for withdrawing local currency from ATMs at a fair exchange rate, which is often better than currency exchange counters. Credit cards, on the other hand, are ideal for larger purchases like hotel bookings or shopping, as they offer added security and fraud protection. Carrying a mix of payment methods ensures you're financially prepared for any situation during your trip. It gives you flexibility, peace of mind, and the freedom to focus on enjoying your travels without worry. The 9th never forget tip is finding the right call and data plan to stay connected during the entire trip. With a local SIM card, you can access mobile data for navigation and travel guides without relying on expensive roaming charges or unstable public Wi-Fi. It also lets you make local calls for without hassle. Different countries offer different SIM card providers. Among these are affordable SIM cards with limited call capability, but with generous data allowance. This allows you to remain connected even without Wi-Fi. Buying a SIM card even before you arrive at the airport is usually easy and cost-effective. You can get this through apps like Klook, or get your guide for an airport pickup setup. It's a small investment that saves time, money, and stress while traveling. With reliable mobile connectivity, you can focus on enjoying your trip without worrying about being out of reach. And we are down to our last item. The last thing you must never forget when you travel is airport-to-hotel transfer services. Booking an airport-to-hotel transfer will save you a lot of time and effort, especially after a long flight when all you want is to get to your accommodation quickly. It eliminates the stress of navigating public transportation systems or dealing with language barriers while trying to find a taxi. You can purchase reservations on sites like Agoda and Klook to schedule your airport-to-hotel transfer service. Thank you for staying with me through these top 10 never forget travel essentials. Planning your international trip doesn't have to feel overwhelming when you focus on the basics that make the biggest difference in your travel experience. From ensuring your passport and visa are in order to booking accommodations and transfers in advance, each tip is designed to save you time, money, and unnecessary stress. Remember, a little preparation goes a long way in turning your trip into a seamless and memorable adventure. By following these essentials, you'll not only travel smarter but also with confidence, ready to embrace every moment of your journey. Don't let minor oversights spoil your big plans. Prepare ahead and enjoy the ride. Happy travels, and may your next adventure be your best one yet.